everyone, I hope you're all well. Today is Friday the 23rd of June, I believe, and it's 7:30. Brooke is just getting organised for school, and I am going to make myself a dessert, a healthy-ish dessert that I used to love on Slimming World. Totally forgot about it, and then it popped into my head the other day and I thought, ooh, I'm going to make that. I've really been struggling since we had that gorgeous lunch out on whatever day it was, Wednesday. I've just been wanting to eat everything. I'm okay through the day, but at night I have been wanting to faceplant chocolate and ice cream and all sorts of things. And I've managed to restrain myself. I've not got an awful lot of chocolate in the house, so I haven't gone too bad, but I did have 2 cornetto type cones yesterday, so I thought, you need to do something, Fiona. So I'm going to make myself what used to be known as overnight Weetabix on Slimming World, because people would make it at night and have it for their breakfast, but I always loved to make it in the morning and have it as a dessert. So I'm going to take a couple of chocolate Weetabix. I thought I would just film it for you in case anybody else is like me and, you know, really struggling to satisfy their hunger at night. Because it's a horrible feeling, isn't it? Wait, I'll get you a better angle. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Right, I'm going to get 2 of the chocolate Weetabix and crush them up in this bowl. So here's one. I'm just using my hands to crush them up. You can use any kind of Weetabix you want. You can use the Weetabix minis, but they're harder to crush up. So there's one. And when I was on Slimming World, the 2 chocolate Weetabix was a healthy extra B. I don't know if it still is. If you're on Slimming World, check it. And like I say, I'm not on a diet. I'm just trying to eat healthy and cut out a lot of the crap. So I'm hoping that by doing this, I'll have something nice and healthy-ish to look forward to after my dinner. Right, so that is crushed up. I'm now going to add most of a pot of Muller Lite. This is the peach and pineapple. I don't think I've tried this kind before. I'm going to keep a little bit back, and I'll show you why. So there's still a little bit in the tub there. I'm just going to mix all this together. It might sound and look a bit gross at the moment, but it basically goes like a cheesecake base. I used to put it in one of the, I don't know what they were called, was it Kilner jars that had the springy lid, but I've not got any of them now, so I'm just going to use this mason jar. And I'm going to put what's left of the yoghurt in the bottom first. So I've just got a small layer of yoghurt at the bottom, and that basically helps any dry bits of Weetabix, they'll soak it up. I'm just going to put the Weetabix in beside it now. I've not got yet a very good angle, but it's the best I can do just now. Just smush it down a bit so you've got a nice layer at the bottom. I've got a Willa waiting patiently to lick the bowl. Right, now you can add fresh fruit if you like, but I like to add frozen fruit because I find as it defrosts the juices all get soaked up by the Weetabix. So I've got some frozen raspberries. If you're on Slimming World, I believe the yoghurt's 1 cent or half a cent, I honestly don't know. Right, so I'm going to add some raspberries, which would be free on Slimming World. No, I'm not going back to Slimming World, honestly. It's just because it was a Slimming World recipe. Lots of fruit, nice and healthy. I'm going to add some frozen strawberries now. Right, so we've got lovely strawberries and raspberries in there, which will gradually defrost as the day goes on, and then I'm going to top it with some quark. Now this is the plain quark, it's fat free, it used to be free on Slimming World, I don't know if it still is. You do now get quark that's flavoured beside the yogurts, but I'm not keen on them. I prefer to get my own. Now this is found beside the cheese in Asda anyway, like all the soft cheeses and things. Like I say, it's fat free, it's full of protein, so it's nice and filling. And what I do, because it's not flavoured, I just add either a little bit of skinny syrup or some sweetener or some chalk shot, something like that, to sweeten it up. So today I'm going to use sweetener. This is Truvia. I believe this is free on Slimming World as long as you don't have loads of tablespoons of it. And you don't need too much, it's basically just as a nice topping, rather than having cream, because it is a nice creamy texture. I used to make Slimming World trifles as well, and this was what I used instead of cream for the topping. So I'm just going to, I'm not even going to measure it, I'm just going to pop a wee drop in, and then I'll taste it as I go. Oh, my spoon just broke, look. Yes, professional as ever in the kitchen, Fiona. This is why I don't do a lot of recipe videos. That's it sorted, and I'm just going to spoon it on top of the fruit and Weetabix. I've just realised I've not got a lid to put on this. I'll just cover it with some cling film. I'll just spread it out a bit. Right, so here we go. Doesn't look the best because you know me in the kitchen, but I'm going to cover it with some cling film and then put it in the fridge.
So meant to be.
It's like a Weetabix cheesecake. It's Weetabix mixed with yogurt, frozen fruit, and then some sweetened quark.
That's 90% fruit, 1% anything else.
That's because it's a healthy dessert, and the fruit's the healthy part of it.
No.
So that is what it looks like at the
disgusting.
moment. I know it looks disgusting, but it tastes good. I'll show you.
It yet?
Yeah, I used to eat it all the time when I was on Slimming World, and what would you say?
Sins, how many sins is that?
How many sins is that? Right, hurry up and get organised. There's our baby squirrel. We think that's a baby because it's a tiny, tiny, tiny one. We've now got 3 squirrels. We've seen them all together. Look, how sweet. And look at the log store that Jack built himself for logs for our fire pit. But look, oh, it's so sweet. Go on then, take out some nuts. Clever squirrel. We actually, oh, wait now, I'll put you down. Right, I've came through here, it's easier. Yeah, so we've got 3 squirrels now, and we watched a nature documentary about squirrels because we don't really know an awful lot about them. And it was really quite interesting, but before we watched it, Jack had seen a bird that he had. Be quiet, Willa. And every time he shouted me, it was away by the time I got there. And it was quite a colourful bird, and he's like, I've never seen it. But then when we were watching the documentary, he was like, that's the bird. And it turns out it's a jay, and pretty much anywhere you find a squirrel, you find a jay because they're, what's the word, is it? Symbiotic? No. What's the word? They help each other out. So the squirrels, when they're eating, like they'll take, right, Clyde. The squirrels will go into the feeder, take out the nuts, and they'll drop little crumbs of nuts or some nuts when they're eating. So when they go away, the jay comes down and eats the nuts that they've left. So that's the squirrels helping the jay. And then when the squirrels make their nest, because they pick up loads of different grasses and things like that, there can be little parasites in it that can basically kill them. But the jay likes to eat them, so the jay goes to the nest and eats the bits of parasites and things, so that's the jay helping the squirrel. It was really interesting. So now we know why we have a jay, and there's not a lot of them around up here in well, where we are in Scotland, because Jack had a look, and it can't just be coincidence that one's appeared since we started feeding the squirrels. So yay, it's so good. And obviously we are aware that it's grey squirrels that we're feeding, and grey squirrels were introduced to this country and they've pretty much wiped out our native red squirrels, but we don't have any red squirrels in this area. We did double check, so we're not doing any harm by feeding it. It's not going to be killing off any red squirrels or anything like that. So it's so interesting learning about it, and we're pretty sure that one's a little baby. So yay, it's just so cute watching it. Apart from the fact that Clyde has taught Hugo to put his paws on the kitchen worktop and bark out the window at them. Yeah. They're not allowed to bark at the squirrelies, are you, puppies? No. Anyway, that is Brooke away off to school, so Jack and I are going to head out to Asda just now and get the bits that we're needing, and I will come back to you later on. Afternoon. It is now about 12:30. I've just had my Weetabix, and Asda was really quiet this morning, so quiet. We got round it in no time and decided that we would have a little Costa, because I've not had a Costa for ages. And oh, I had the iced whipped choco latte. I just love them. Better on really warm days, not rainy days like this, but I still enjoyed it. And then we just put the shopping away, chilled out, doing my crochet for an hour, and Jack is now on his way to Celtic Park with Abby. Brendan Rodgers is being unveiled today as the Celtic manager, and Jack thought he would take Abby to cheer her up, because I've got some sad news. Unfortunately, Adam and Abby broke up last night, and as you can imagine, it's our first proper heartbreak, our first proper love, and it's hard. I remember it so well. It is so hard, and it's even harder that he lived here, because you had to watch him pack up all his stuff and leave, and my heart is breaking for her, it really is. And I wanted to let you all know. I didn't tell her that I was letting you know, but I thought I should, because I know a lot of you wonder where he is when he's not in the videos anymore. Adam was a great guy. You know, him and Abby were brilliant together. He was very polite in the house and things, but unfortunately it didn't work out between them, and I think they're not friends, but you know, they're still on talking terms. But it was hard, because he really had become part of the family. We took him in, and I mean, that was pretty much 10 months or something they'd been living here. We treated him like our own. You know, he got as much at Christmas as Abby and Brooke did, and the same at Easter, you know, as you know. Because that's just what we do, you know, we take people in, we care for them, we love them, and yeah, you're always leaving your heart open to getting broken, aren't you? But that's just us, and it doesn't hurt any less, but I just wanted to let you know that's the situation. Adam is gone, and it will take some time for Abby to heal. So I don't know how much she'll be on the vlogs in the next wee while. I'm sure you'll all be rooting for her, and I'll be hoping that she gets over her heartbreak soon. But yeah, it was sad. It's obviously affecting me, Molly, as well, because Molly spent all her time with Abby and Adam, and she's a bit, you know, what's going on? Where's Adam? But she'll get over it as well. Dogs are dogs, aren't they? As long as you're feeding them and giving them love and hugs, they don't care. So I'm sure she'll be fine. She's a lot better. A lot of you were asking how wee Molly was after us having her at the vet. Wait now, I'll see if you can see her. Molly, Molly, Molly. Here she is. Are you feeling better? Are you feeling better after being at the vet's? Are you? She's a wee bit depressed, I think, but that's because Abby's away out. She hates being in the house without Abby, but she's definitely feeling better. The injection of anti-inflammatories, and that's her started on the antibiotics now, seems to be working. We just went and bought the food for her today. I can't remember what one we ended up getting, but it's for sensitive stomachs. So hopefully that will help. That's the only food she's going to get for the next while. And then if her stomach's settled, we'll start introducing other foods slowly. If you missed that vlog, she has got inflammatory bowel disease. Clyde spotted the squirrels. Or IBD, as it's known. So, but she's fine. She's fine. Anyway, enough doom and gloom. I just wanted to break the news in case you wondered why things were a wee bit... I tried to be upbeat earlier when she was in, but... Anyway, hello, Big Hugo. Hey, Big Hugo. Yes, Clyde. That's why we should stick to dogs, isn't it? Dogs are always loyal. Even if they do bark. Shush! 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 Right, so I'm not going to be doing any resin or anything this afternoon because it's too late now, and I'm needing to take a few days break from resin, I think. So I'm going to start a diamond painting. I said in my last vlog that I thought I was going to do it, and I never got round to it, so I'm going to do it today. And I think I'm going to do that one. This is one that I got from the range a while ago. And yes, it's Christmas, but you know me. And this is one of the ones that's already mounted on the canvas, so I thought I'll do this one, and then it's ready to go. Once it's done, I can just seal it, pop it back in its box until Christmas. So that's what I'm going to do just now, and I will come back to you later on. Brooke will be in from school later, and she's only got a week left, would you believe? And then it's the summer holidays. The time is flying in. I cannot believe that we're almost, in fact we are, halfway through the year now. It's scary, but never mind. It means we're closer to Christmas. Yay! Right, I'm going to get on with starting this, and I will come back to you later on. Hello, sorry, I'm just in the utility room. I'm letting the dogs out. I think it's maybe just Hugo that's still out, but I remembered something that I wanted to tell you. With Adam leaving last night, I went in to talk to Abby in her room. Obviously she was upset. And Brooke came in with a pack of her like Haribo things and said to Abby, do you want them? And she was like, no, it's okay, thanks. And later on, I thought I better talk to Brooke because with her autism, she's not good at change. And she could have taken it a lot harder than it looks, if you know what I mean. It took her a wee while to get used to having him here. So I thought I better, just acknowledge that I know that she'll be feeling it as well. We're all feeling it because he was part of the family. So I said to her, are you okay with Adam leaving? Yeah, the way that she does. And I went, that's fine. I said, just go easy on your sister for a wee while because, she is upset. And you know what sisters are like, the two of them, my dad waving for the cabin, the two of them fight like cat and dog. So I said to her, just be kind to your sister for a wee while. And she went, of course I am. You saw me offering her food. I don't do that lightly. And it did make me laugh because that is Brooke's way of not communicating, but it's her way of letting you know that she's there for you and that, she feels that she's offering you something that she's got. And I thought that was so nice. It's like kids in the playground. If one of them falls and hurts herself, another one goes over, do you want my play piece? And that's what it was like. So yeah, I thought I would just let you know I have spoken to Brooke as well because it will be hard for her. She got on well with Adam because he used to go to cadets as well, so they had a lot like that to talk about and things, and he would take her places and things in the car. But yeah, I wanted to let you know that. And the other thing, you coming in? Hugo, come. The other thing that I wanted to tell you, I'm a Temu addict, and I got a notification from Temu yesterday saying that one of the things that I've ordered in my latest order is out of stock. So they gave me a £5 credit and my money back for the item that I had ordered. And I'm like, geez, there was absolutely no need for them to do that. Any other company would just say, I'm sorry, it's now out of stock, I'll give you a refund. But no, £5 credit. Just the same as they said to me, yeah, we'll give you the money back for that mould, but keep it. Like, wow, unbelievable. Come on, you go. So yeah, I just thought I would tell you that while I remembered. I'm enjoying doing my diamond painting. I've not done it for ages. And when I'm finishing up for the day, I'll show you what I've done of it. Oh, I'm going to have to go and shout on this dog. I'll see you in a wee while. Well, I've been happily diamond painting away, but the dogs are telling me it's dinner time, so I need to stop now. It's 25 to 3, and Hugo keeps coming up and putting his massive paw on me. And the size of that paw, you can't ignore it after a while. So I thought I would just show you the little bit of diamond painting that I've done. But before that, just had a message from Jack to say they went to Celtic Park and the new away top is out today. So he's obviously treated her to the new Celtic away top. She went to the car to get changed. While she was there, Brendan Rodgers came out and was getting his photo taken with people. So Jack tried to phone her. She didn't answer her phone. So Jack ran to the car and got her. But by the time they got back, she was at the end of the queue. And she missed getting her photo taken with Brendan Rodgers by one. She was the next person to get her photo taken. And they came and took him away for the media conference. That is just so Abby's luck just now. What a shame. I mean, it's her own fault for not answering the phone, but still, what an absolute sin. So sad. Anyway, I'm sure I'll find out more about it when she comes back. But yeah, I just thought I would let you know that. So I'm going to show you the bit of diamond painting that I've done. Not an awful lot. I've done the Merry Christmas and the bit of the wreath down there, and I have started doing some of the wreath up the side. So that's what it's going to look like. It's not going to take long at all, I don't think. It's just a partial drill, which means the whole canvas, it doesn't get drilled. And as you can see, it is already on the canvas. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy doing that, I think. Right, I better go and feed these puppies before I get shouted at again by them. So this is a new food that we got for Molly, and it is sensitive, adult 1 year plus. So hopefully, and it's got prebiotics to help gut health as well. So hopefully that will help her. And for those of you who were asking, this is what the raw food looks like. It comes frozen, we defrost it in the fridge overnight, and then we just split it up between them. But poor Molly will just be getting kibble now. Right, let's see if she likes it. Molly, sit. Sit. Good girl. Oh yeah, she likes that. Success! Hey! They're happy to see you.
Oh, it's so exciting.
Look who's home. Oh, your outfit's nice. I didn't realise you were like to leave it on the rest of the day. So was it a good day? Hugo looked at you as I'd say, you filming this?
Good dogs.
Right, well, while we hear you, look at that waggy.
What are you even working at?
She said, I don't know. I'm wound up. Look at Roman with his new collar. Oh, he's so pretty. You're so black, that's why we need the yellow collar, because it's hard to see you. Hey. Such a good boy. We don't know how long the bell will last. He always manages to get rid of the bell, don't you? Like, well, how am I supposed to sneak up on the birds with a bell?
Look at how annoyed he looks. Say hi. Hugo!
Take it, that's Gran and Grandad back. It's like, how can I escape? What? How can I escape? Hello. I was just about to come on to finish the vlog, and then I got an Amazon delivery, so I went to the door, but beside my Amazon delivery there was another box and it had a handwritten label on it, and I thought, I don't think I've ordered anything from Etsy or anything like that. I'm thinking, what is it? And I opened it up, and let me tell you the letter that was with it. I'm so chuffed. It says, "Hi Fiona, been meaning to send these for ages, then a video reminded me. So hope you enjoy, especially in this heat. Also enclosed a treat for the doggy gang. Wish I had a bigger box to send everyone something. Hope you're all well and hope to maybe meet one day for a cuppa. Love your videos. Claire." Thank you so much, Claire. So I'm going to turn you around and let you see what it is that she sent me. Look. I'm emptying the box before I saw the note, and I'm like, what? This is a whole load of coffee. But it's the iced caramel latte that I've not been able to get for the Tassimo machine. So pleased. And also, this is delicious. It's the white chocolate coconut latte. So nice. And I've never tried these. Lion's iced latte vanilla. And look what she sent for the dogs. How cute is that? So Claire, thank you so much. And it was when I saw your letter, I was like, that's right, you messaged me to ask if you could send me something. Thank you so much. That was a lovely surprise to get on a Friday afternoon. I'm really, really pleased, and I can't wait to tuck into the iced caramel latte the next time we get a warm day, because the weather's went a bit pants, but I'm going to save it for a hot day. Thank you so much. I am so, so happy about that. I really am. While I'm here, I'll just show you what I got from Amazon. So a couple of days ago, I ordered more Let's Resin, because like epoxy resin 2-part, because I've been making so many bits. I've been playing so much that I was running out again. And I have got my resin on repeat. I think it's every 3 months so that I've got money off it. And I thought, I'm needing it just now, but I don't want to get the big one just now, so I got a smaller one. And then I thought to myself, do you know what, I'm really running low on my UV resin as well. So I always go on through Claire's link, Claire's Crafty Corner, her link, because it means that she then gets a bit of commission from them. And I get 10% off as well by putting in her code. So I got some UV resin, and I think there's 2 bottles in there, hold on. Yes, it's 2 100ml bottles, so that is perfect. And this is more like it. I've mentioned a couple of times now that I'm wanting to make a thing for Granny Annie and my dad for their Ruby wedding anniversary that's coming up. And this had came and I'm like, that is way too small. And this is perfect. Look at the size of that. So I'm going to make something really nice with that to celebrate their Ruby wedding, and I will show you it once it's made. Yay, I need to wait for stuff from Temu though, again. So yeah, nice wee surprises for a Friday afternoon. Really happy. Thank you so much, Claire. Right, I'm going to head off. Abby, I told you that she was just one person away from talking to Brendan Rodgers, and Jack tagged me in a Facebook post that Celtic TV had put on, and it was Brendan basically getting photos with people, and you could see Abby and Jack in the background. And then he said to me, Abby made me do an interview on, I can't remember what the name of the sports channel is. And I went, oh, I need to see that. So he sent me the Facebook link, and it's just a 2-minute thing, but apparently it's Abby's friend was doing the interview, and so she wrote Jack into talking. He hates doing things like that. I'm going to put the link to the Facebook post in the description of this video in case you want to see it for a laugh. Don't tell him that I did it though, because he'll be mortified. They interview a good few people, but I think there's maybe 2 people before him. It's just a very quick minute interview, but if you want to watch it, I will put that in for you. So I'm waiting for them to come back now. They shouldn't be too long, but I just wanted to end. Oh no, I can't end the vlog. I need to show you my Weetabix thing. I'm just about to have it. Hold on. So I ended up covering it in tin foil because I couldn't get the cling film to unwrap. Anybody ever get a roll of cling film that's got so many bits started that you just can't get it? So this is what it looks like now. The fruit has all defrosted. You can see it's gone a lot smaller. But I'll give it a try and see what we think. I'll see if I can get right down to the Weetabix bit to show you. What a mess. There we go. So there's a bit with the Weetabix, a bit with the fruit and a bit with the quark. Let's give it a try. That is nice. Very nice. I'm going to slowly enjoy this. The good thing about it, because of the texture and because there's so much protein from the quark and the yoghurt, it takes a wee while to eat as well, so you can be eating for a good half hour and you're just not hungry after it. Yum! So give that a go if you fancy it. So simple to make, even I can do it. Anyway, I am going to head off now. Oh, the light in here. That's a wee bit better. Right, so I am going to head off now. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If so, do hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Talk to me in the comments below. And yeah, sorry to be the bearer of bad news about Abby and Adam, but she'll get over it. She's my girl. She'll bounce back. Right, okay. Thanks everyone. I'll see you later. Bye.